Hello everybody, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm excited to be sharing with you my absolute favorite beauty products of 2017. Now, if you're already subscribed to my channel, then you know it's been a while. I'm sorry. Life has been busy. If you would like a life update on what I've been doing, let me know. It has been just a really exciting couple of months for me and really busy, and just unfortunately when your real career gets really busy, sitting down to talk about makeup, as fun as it is, you just don't have time for it. So I'm really sorry. But anyways, all of that being said, I want to share with you my favorite beauty products of this year. So for any of you that also read my blog, you'll know that I published a blog post on this topic a couple of weeks ago. And so this video is really kind of an expansion of that. It's all of those products plus a few more that just kind of have come to mind those last couple of weeks as kind of Christmas and New Year's have just kind of wrapped up and we're heading into 2018. So for the most part, the products that I'm going to be sharing in this video are in no particular order, with the exception of the first two. Now, IT Cosmetics, for my American viewers, you're probably like, no big deal. I don't know why you're so excited, but up until earlier this year, IT Cosmetics was effectively impossible to get in Canada. It wasn't sold anywhere in store, and I'd always hear these other YouTubers obsessing over their products and loving them, and I got to try them sometimes in an Ipsy bag or at Gen Beauty if I was in the States, but then their PR would never want to send me things because I lived in Canada. And so anyways, I am just so excited because IT Cosmetics is now available in basically every Sephora in Canada and online. And to celebrate that, I was sent the IT Cosmetics CC cream. So as you can see, I have used every ounce of this product. I think I have 2 uses left and then I have to throw it out and buy a new one. I'm wearing it today. I love it because it is a medium to like a high medium coverage. Like, it's pretty solid on the coverage. It covers enough that I don't have to wear concealer. And I know I'm lucky to have pretty good skin, but it covers enough that I can just wear it. Like, I use a big kind of kabuki brush and I just buff it all in, and then I'm set, and it's just on, and it covers everything, but it covers everything in a way that my skin still looks like skin, and it has this beautiful, oh my, Winston, it has this beautiful, my cat's just right there, it has this beautiful luminescent glow to it, and it makes your skin look like real skin. It's like your skin, but better. I wear it in the shade Fair. It has like a little pump tube, and I promise I have used up effectively everything in here. Like, this is 2 seconds from being in the empties bin. I love that it has SPF 50. I love that it has kind of good for your skin ingredients in it that leaves your skin better than it found it. So it's like your skin is becoming more beautiful while you're wearing this foundation that makes your skin look beautiful. And I love it. I don't have enough good things to say about this. This is probably my everyday foundation. I wear it to work all the time, and it's just perfect for work. And then I love it that it's still, like, it's not just any BB cream. It's like you can glam it up with like a contour or blush or highlighter, and then it's not like you're just wearing a BB cream. It's like, yeah, I love it. I love it. I have a gift card to Sephora, and I'm going to use it to repurchase this once the new year hits, so I can start trying to get up to VIB Rouge for next year. So this is probably like my #1 product of 2017. Yeah. And I'd say a close second, but in a completely different category. I mean, I love skincare, but like, I'm a beauty blogger, like, I love makeup. But probably my favorite skincare find of 2017 is Pixi Glow Tonic. Now again, Americans are probably like, Pixi, whatever, you can get it anywhere. But you don't understand. We had Target for a while in Canada, and by a while I mean like a blink of an eye, and then it closed. But when Target came, it's like NYX was everywhere and Pixi was everywhere, and I actually think Target coming was good for the beauty industry in Canada, because like Pixi came and NYX was suddenly so accessible. Like, NYX before Target was kind of hard to find, and it was hard to find a good selection. And then when Target left, I guess consumers were like, hey, give me my Pixi, give me my NYX. And Shoppers Drug Mart came through. So Shoppers Drug Mart now carries Pixi in Canada, and it is just easy to get, and I can like just buy this in the store and not have to ever worry about running out. And part of me was terrified to use it because the orange bottle, like, I'm just scared of orange skincare because I just know it's going to be very citrusy, and I find that sometimes very harsh on my skin. So I'm scared to use it. And also, like, glow tonic, glycolic acid, exfoliating tone, like, all these words sound pretty intense, but it's so gentle. I use it every single morning, and it kind of both takes off my night cream and like freshens my skin, but then it exfoliates and it tones, and it's so good. And it's just had my skin just glowing and looking wonderful this year. I've been loving this. I've used 3 of the big bottles and 1 small bottle, and I have a little stockpile because I had some great Christmas sets. So I have been loving this. I love that I can just buy it at the store and never have to worry about running out of it. And yeah, I just like this, another great find. So these 2 are probably like my products of 2017. But that would be a pretty shitty video if I only had 2 products for you, so don't worry, I have more. Come on, get back in focus. So another skincare product that I have been loving this year is Clarins Double Serum. Now, Double Serum has been around for quite a long time, but in the fall they reformulated. They totally told us at the launch a number of times. They've reformulated a number of times. And this latest formulation is really great. It has a lot of turmeric in it, which is very glow enhancing. And it has an oil and water formula. It has kind of a double barrel chamber, if you can see. So when you pump, it takes a little bit from the inside and a little bit from the outside. And it's like this perfect combination of the kind of the oily formula and the water formula. And it's like, it's not sticky. It doesn't leave a residue. It just kind of goes right into your skin. And I have found that my skin has been so much better since using this. So I've probably got about 1/3 of a bottle left. You can see it's like right about here, maybe 1/4. And then once I use it up, I will be repurchasing. I was originally given this for PR, but like, I'm in love. Like, I am in love. And not just with my fiance, like I'm in love with this. So anyways, I'm really, really enjoying this. I think it's good for so many different types of skin. My skin personally is quite dry, especially in the winter. Like in the winter, my skin just screams for moisture, and this has been really good. Now, another set of products that I have been loving. So I went to Generation Beauty LA last January, so almost a year ago, and I got to hang out with my friend Lauren from Little Blushing Birdie. I'll link her down below. She is such a sweetheart, and we hung out the whole time. And she was like, Alana, you need to try these. And I'm like, Lauren, it's a shampoo and a conditioner. And she's like, no, you need to try them. They're amazing. So Pacifica was kind enough to send me this the first time and then send me a refill so I can feature them in this video. It's their Super Kale shampoo and conditioner. And what does it say? Weightless hydration, volume support, stress and pollution protection with detoxifying extracts. So the first thing you need to know about this shampoo, Super Kale, is it smells very green. And it has kind of like an apple meets mint scent to it. And it's just so refreshing. Like, I love it, especially after I've gone to the gym and I'm all like sweaty and gross, and I just love that just clarifying, refreshing shampoo and conditioner. It is so good. And then it leaves my hair hydrated. I actually used it this morning. And it's like a great experience in the shower. But then on top of that, it leaves your hair feeling great. It just leaves my hair like soft and silky and weightless and voluminous, and it smells so good. So I have been loving the Super Kale Juiced Up shampoo and conditioner, and yeah, I've just been loving them. So thank you, Lauren, for recommending these, and thank you, Pacifica, for sending them. Now, one more kind of makeup product, and then we're gonna get into like the makeup. So this is my Burberry Blush. It's probably my favorite perfume of this year. Let's smell it. I love it. It's just like fresh and floral and a little bit fruity, but not so fruity that it smells like a perfume meant for a teenager, like a preteen. Like, it's a very mature, but like not old lady. It's like a mature, like confident young woman with kind of some floral and some fruitiness, and it's just wonderful. I love it. I love that it's pink. I love that it's blush. I love there's a bow on it. I love how it looks on my vanity. I love wearing it. I love that it is appropriate for work but nice for a date. It's not overpowering, it's not too much. It's just beautiful and soft and pretty, and I love it. Now, in terms of makeup, it has been a very good year, in my opinion, for Benefit. I think Benefit has had some great launches, and I think they've just done a really great job. So one Benefit product I'm loving is their California blush. It's a blush. It's their California blush. Super cute packaging. It's this beautiful kind of coral, as you can see. And it's just this beautiful flush of coral, and it looks youthful and pretty, and it's probably one of my 2 or 3 everyday blushes. And it looks kind of intense in the pan, but applied, you just look happy and healthy. And I think that's what a blush is really for. And I love this one. Now, another Benefit product I've been absolutely loving is the Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer. But to show you how much I love it, like, I have hit pan. And I don't actually wear a lot of concealer, but I love using this as an eyeshadow base, to kind of smooth out my eyelids. I wear it in shade number 1, but I love it to kind of smooth out my eyelids, and I'm just doing like a pretty everyday kind of look. And then I will put just a little bit under my eyes, because who doesn't like to look a little bit more bright and awake? But I love the finish. I love that it's not, you know, like super shiny. But it's not matte. It's just kind of a natural finish, and it leaves your skin looking like skin, and I love it. Now, moving on to ColourPop. I also think it's been a great year for ColourPop. So this is 2/3 of a brow pencil, because for some reason, okay, look, the packaging is not the best on these. Look, I'll be clear. But normally right here, just imagine that there is a spoolie, and my spoolies always fall off, and then I find my cats playing with them. But I love these. The only thing I don't love is you can't put them down. You can only put them back up. But they're like $6, and Taupe is just the perfect taupe shade for my brows. I'm wearing it today, and I love it because it's warm. It's like a warm neutral without being too warm and red. My mom's a redhead, and there's tons of gingers in my family. So I don't know if you can see it in the video, but sometimes in the sunlight, my hair has this kind of like red tinge to it, and there is that warmth in my complexion and in my hair. So finding the right brow product isn't always the easiest, because I'm just particular. And this Taupe one, like, I love it. Like, every time I make a ColourPop order, I only try to make about 2 a year, because paying duties kills me. So I hope that these get picked up at Sephora, because ColourPop's now at Sephora, but like not everything. I order like 4 of these. And then when I finish one up, I finish one this morning, just toss in the garbage, grab the next one. I think I have 2 left, and then I'll have to order them again. I've gone through probably 7 this year. So if that doesn't say love, I don't know what does. But these, I feel like nobody really talks about them. Like, they're not super talked about, but they're amazing. I love them. It's just their original brow pencil, like $6. And I think my brows look pretty good. They're obviously not like the super Instagrammy brows, but for like every day, I think it's great. And I recommend these to all my friends. You can't beat the price point. And it's just a good formula. It's not too soft. It's not too hard. It's just right. Another product that I think they've done an incredible job with is their new pressed powder shadows. Now, I do like their Super Shock shadows, but I never reach for them because I just don't really reach for my single shadows. But I have ordered 3 of their palettes. So I have the Cute AF palette, which is very kind of sunsetty, warm shades. I feel like I haven't talked about these very much on my blog or my YouTube. Oh well. And then I've got the, what's this one called? I Think I Love You, which is these like beautiful kind of mauvey, shimmery, purpley. Love it. And then I have the Femme Rosa Carucci times ColourPop. I don't know what that is, but this palette, whoever they are, designed a beautiful palette. Look at those beautiful rosy shades. And the pans are a little bit smaller than their single shadows, but they're like $16 or something like that. $18 for these palettes. There's no mirror, but that's, again, totally fine. You know, you get what you pay for. I'd rather get great shadows at a cheap price. I have tons of mirrors. I have this mirror. I use it all the time from Benefit. I have like 5 mirrors in my other room. But these are just great. They're just good quality. They're pigmented. I can make beautiful looks with them. And they're such a great price point. So and you get tons of shadow colors. And when was the last time you finished a whole shadow? Right. So these are great. I will totally order more of them. I totally don't need more of them, but I will totally order more of them. Another palette I've been loving is the Too Faced Just Peachy Matte palette. I am obsessed with their Sweet Peach palette. I use it like all the time, like probably one of my favorite products of last year. But this is their Just Peachy Matte palette, and again, I just made some beautiful looks with this palette. I love it. I love this like peachy vanilla smell. It's great. I understand that they're coming out with a white peach palette, which I'm super pumped about. Can't wait to see that. Like, not like online, I mean see it in person. But these shades, it just makes them beautiful, just everyday, or like a little bit more. Just love it. And I'd say that my final makeup product that I've loved this year is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen. It's double-ended, but I totally never use the small end. It has those little tiny bristles, just like the Kat Von D liner that everyone loves. But ever since I started using this one, to me the Kat Von D one looks kind of gray. Like, I'm wearing it right now, like this Tom Ford, and it just applies like a dream. Like, it's just so smooth and easy. I've basically never messed it up since I started using it. It's just like, it's like calligraphy. It's like using all those beautiful, soft, like, I don't know, just using just like the best pen. I'm just like whacking it around. It's so dark and black and deep, and it's just everything I've ever wanted. And it's funny because I do like the Kat Von D one. It is really good, and I thought I loved that one, and I thought that was the only one for me. And then I tried this Tom Ford one on a whim, and I thought I'd try it twice and then return it because it would be overrated. It's not overrated. I've been loving the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I'll put a little picture of it here. The reason I don't have it on me is it kind of dried out yesterday after a solid 4 months, so I threw it out. But I love just how voluminous and thick and beautiful it makes the lashes look. It's a great mascara. It's been my first kind of return to the drugstore, in that I basically haven't used a lot of drugstore products since high school. But people are just raving about it, and totally deserving. Love that mascara. I did purchase a second one, and it is somewhere deep within my makeup bins, and I will find it in the next week or two and use it again. Now in terms of tools, I've been absolutely loving the Tangle Teezer finishing brush. I use this basically every day. It's indestructible. It's just a great brush. It has kind of longer and shorter little bristles, and it's just easy to use, and it's just, I use it especially kind of after I've washed my hair and I want to put my hair just back in a basic ponytail to sleep on. But this is basically the only brush I use now. I'm so obsessed with it. Then in terms of another hair tool, it's these kind of telephone cord. These ones are by Goome. But anyways, I just love them. I have like 1,000 of them. They don't leave a kink in your hair. They're comfortable. They don't look awful on your wrist. I mean, this one's like kind of old, but I love them for sleeping. They're super comfortable. I make a really great bun with them. I have them in tons of colors, and they're just fantastic. Like, I love them. And then finally, I'm always going to be a big beauty blender girl. Love my beauty blenders, use them all the time. But this year I got sent a couple of the Real Techniques. I'm just cleaning it. A couple of the Real Techniques beauty sponges, and they are amazing. Personally, I think they're different from the beauty blenders, and I prefer beauty blenders on certain foundations, and I prefer the Real Techniques ones on other foundations. I think there's room for both in your collection, but these are amazing. They're super soft and boingy, and they get really big, and I love this flat beveled end when I'm doing my foundation. It puts my foundation on in like 38 seconds, actually not even 38 seconds, like 3.8 seconds. And then it's got a good little kind of pointy tip to get right under your eyes. I use it all the time. Again, I think there's totally room for both in your collection. I have both this one and the Beauty Blender, and I love them both. This is probably my favorite, they're definitely my favorite non-beauty blender. Yeah, and that's really it for the products I've been loving. I'm sure if I thought about this even more, I'd have 2 or 3 more that I'd want to share with you. But these are kind of the products that are like, that I've reached for all the time, that have made it into my using it all the time, everyday collection. So that's what I've been loving this year. Those are the products, those are the trends. I'd love to hear down in the comments what you've been loving, what have been your favorite products, what have been really like just exciting to you, and what you've loved. And just let me know, because I would love to know. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be back. And my goal is to try to do like one video a week. And if I can do more, great, but that's kind of my goal. We'll see how long that lasts. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great night and a wonderful new year. Bye. Mwah.